Back at it again with some more uploads. I haven't uploaded in like 3 days. You know why? Because it was like New Year's and I had some other stuff going on. But today we got a video for y'all. What's up, everybody? ikingsnell here, bringing y'all another video, anime and games most likely. But today we're gonna talk about anime games in general. Now, the fact, what I want to talk about, this is gonna be like a discussion, laid back type video. So what was on my mind earlier? Dragon Ball FighterZ. I'm gonna start out with this. Dragon Ball FighterZ is probably the best Dragon Ball actual fighting game we will ever get, and in this cycle of game systems, I guess, on the PS4 or Xbox One, it's probably the best game we're gonna get or the closest thing we're gonna get to an actual Dragon Ball fighting game. Now, that being said, I'm gonna talk about like some anime games in general. Now, if we look at Dragon Ball FighterZ and we look at the scaling of what that game is on compared to the other Dragon Ball games, an actual fighting game wise, the Dragon Ball FighterZ is the best. But as like in playing, like relaxing wise, you can't really play that and relax. I guess like to play a fighting game, people play fighting games to get better at fighting games. And most people don't like fighting games like that because they kind of just want to get on and relax, kind of like a Xenoverse type thing. That's why I think Xenoverse is a better game than FighterZ, because like people get on Xenoverse, they just want to relax, play, and they don't want to have to worry about memorizing combos and doing other shit like that. But that being said, the anime games outside of Dragon Ball FighterZ, the actual fighting game, suck. Like, you cannot tell me that these anime games don't suck. Look at this. I can go down the list. Okay. There's been recently an anime game almost for all the big top animes so far. So we had a One Piece game, Burning Blood, which is kind of like an actual arena type fighting game. That game was trash. It didn't last long. We had a My Hero One's Justice that just released like a couple months ago. That game is okay. I wouldn't say it was trash, but there's like no incentive to play that game at all, like to get online, to do anything. I guess the same thing goes on with Xenoverse, but I don't see like One's Justice gameplay being fun to watch or being fun to play for a long time periods. Another thing, Shinobi Strikers shouldn't even be a game. That thing is trash. It looks like a mobile app port or some BS. Why is that even a thing? Shinobi Strikers is ass. I wouldn't even give it the time of day. I know you can't judge a book by its cover, but looking at those videos and watching people play, it doesn't look fun. It doesn't look anything of the sort. It looks fun when you play with your friends, but that game is not lasting a week after its time. That thing is trash. It looks like those ultimate, it looks like those old Storm games or those old Ultimate Ninja games when you're free roaming, you have to fight the off-brand ninja. That's what it looks like. It looks like a bunch of BS. I want to play that BS. How do you go from Storm to Ultimate Ninja or Ultimate Ninja Strikers, whatever the game is called? It doesn't. I wish there was just another Storm game. How about that? Because Ninja Strikers, this is gonna be like a rant video too. Ninja Strikers is trash. Now, that being said, I'm gonna tell y'all what I look for in an anime game 3 minutes in. Your boy, what I look for in an anime game. First of all, everybody, this should be the main thing, is like customization. In my anime game, there should be whatever is in that anime, you should be able to do on your created character, if I can speak. You should be able to do for your created character. Whatever's in the game, you should be able to put on your custom created character. If I can actually fucking talk. That being said, you should also be able to create your own moveset. So if you want to like mix a move together or like tie in like attacks and do stuff like that, you should be able to do that too. The customization should be endless. It should be deep. And another thing is, what I look for in an anime game is, you should, like, now that we're in 2019, fam, there should be original stories for games. So we shouldn't, like Dragon Ball games, we've seen the Dragon Ball story since like or depending on where you were born, you've seen the Dragon Ball story since the early 2000s till now. We've ran through that story a million times in almost every single, the only game that switched up the Dragon Ball storyline is like a handful, but the biggest one, of course, is Xenoverse, with giving us the own little storyline and stuff like that. That should be in like every anime game. We should get like original storylines for anime games rather than play through like the same story missions. We already know what's gonna happen. There's no incentive to play a story mode if we already know what's gonna happen. Like, what's the point? I mean, like Naruto is kind of different because I guess Naruto's storyline is kind of like, Naruto has one of the best storylines in Nah, I wouldn't even say that. But still, Naruto's storyline is pretty fun to play through, but Dragon Ball is not. I've seen that thing a million times, and I don't want to play that shit no more. So that being said, it should have my anime game would have its own little original storyline, and you would have customization. You can go through the storyline once you create a character. I can't even talk. What is wrong with me today? You should be able to go through this storyline with your created character and have your own little move set and level up that created character throughout the storyline, and have like the story should be built around you. So they're like the main characters, whatever anime it is, the main characters should be able to make appearance in your story, but like the storyline should be built around you, if that makes sense. Now, the other thing I look for in an anime game, this is not PvP right now, this is in PvE. I look for free roam. It should be if we have games like Grand Theft Auto and Fallout and Skyrim, there should be no reason we still have freaking anime games with us going through 10-minute load screens to get to a next area. I don't understand that shit. Like, bruh, give us an open world anime game where we're not going through fucking portals and fucking time skips and other shit like that to get to the next area. Or like, give me some where I can actually free roam and I'm not walking through a skinny space and then I have to jump over to another load screen and then there's another skinny space and then another load screen and then another skinny space. I don't want to do that no more. Give me some free roam in an anime game, bruh. Like, I can't even name like one game that had like actual free roam besides like classic. What game is that? Broken Bond. I think Naruto Broken Bond on the Xbox 360, it had like kind of like free roam, but it was like it was getting there, but it wasn't there. I wish we could have like another Broken Bond Naruto game, but like improve the fighting mechanics, give us open world, and then it'd be fire. Another thing I look for in an open world or in my anime game is the connection. The net code would be beautiful. It wouldn't be messed up. Like if your movesets, whatever movesets you have offline, it should work online. How about that? I'm gonna keep that one short. That should be a part of every game. Matter of fact, I don't even know what Xenoverse is doing, but that should be a part of my anime game too. Now, this isn't just my short little list off the top of the dome. Like, this is a quick little video I'm getting up for y'all today. Short, rarely edited, whatever. I'm just gonna let it fly. I want to hear your thoughts down in the comment section below. What anime game would you create for yourselves, and what anime would it be based off of? Me, myself, I'm a Dragon Ball fan, so I would create my own original story for Dragon Ball, my movesets, everything of the sort. It would be like a Dragon Ball, or even Naruto. It'd be Naruto or Dragon Ball. My hero and like One Piece, they're not up there on my list yet, but they may just get up. My hero's there almost. One Punch Man, I would love to see an anime game for One Punch Man. Like, that'd be fire, but they would have to do it right for me to even touch that bad boy. Because if we have like another One Justice for My Hero or some shit like that, like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. If we have like another Xenoverse with trash netcode after like 2 years, I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. That being said, let me know what anime game you would create and what mechanics would have in your game. That's all I got for y'all to do. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll try to like get my speech right because I can't fucking talk today for whatever reason. Peace out and have a nice day.